And as an international student, my advice would be to look out for these like bigger companies.
Yeah, I mean, listening you going to Microsoft makes me so excited. So I can understand how excited you feel.
I've been interning there for the past 2 summers, and now I got a full-time job opportunity out of that.
1, 2, 3, go. Hi guys, welcome back to another video from Simple Simi in California. Today I do have my friend Aditya with me, who just got a placement in Microsoft, and I'm just gonna do a quick interview with him to see how it feels like being here in USA and getting a job in Microsoft and his journey. So hi Aditya, tell us something about yourself, your schooling and everything back home.
Hi, I'm Aditya. I am a senior at Harvey Mudd College. I'm a computer science major, and I came to the US in 2017.
Okay, and where did you go for your schooling?
I went to school in Mumbai. I was a student at Dhirubhai Ambani International School.
How's your experience here at Harvey Mudd?
I have been really enjoying Harvey Mudd College. I get to not only try CS, but I also get to try these other things. With CS, I get to dive deep, I get to do research, I get to work with companies. As far as other things go, I know how to ballroom dance, and I have been learning how to speak Latin. Yeah, and I really enjoy my Harvey Mudd College experience so far.
That's great. And what about how did you get into, got the admission here? What was the admission process like?
So personally for me, apart from like grades and SAT and all that, I focused on robotics and these like competitions of robotics that were like at international level. And I think that was one thing that I tried to emphasize in my CV and my essays. And I would recommend to students that they be passionate about something. So I was passionate about robotics, but depending on whatever you're passionate about, as long as it aligns with the stuff you want to study further, you should really try to focus on that in addition to like your grades and SAT and stuff.
Okay, but SAT is one of the main things to do, right?
Yeah, SAT is obviously important. Like that's a given necessary thing that you need to have good. Same with your grades. Your grades need to be good, but this is something additional you should focus on top of this. So any extracurricular you're passionate about, it could be music, anything else. But
okay, so now tell us, why did you choose Harvey Mudd as your first preference, and you came here?
I chose Harvey Mudd College because it has a really small community, and that is something I really liked. I wanted to go to a school that didn't have like thousands of students. I wanted to have that personalized attention from professors and like small class sizes. I also chose Harvey Mudd because they have this thing called honor code, and that is really nice, where like you trust the teachers and the teachers in turn trust you. So benefits of this is I get to do take-home exams. I get to take exams home, do it in like my comfort space in my room. And I can do it with like music on the side and stuff. I don't have to worry about giving exams in like exam halls. So that was another reason why I really liked Harvey Mudd, and I really like the community and the culture in general.
That's great. I never knew about this honor code stuff, that you can also do that. I mean, that's a really good point to do. Is it something which happens in all the Claremont colleges?
I think it is, but I think at Harvey Mudd it is the strongest. At least from the sample size of classes I have taken around the 5Cs, Mudd definitely has this culture the strongest.
Okay. And tell us something about your recent placement at Microsoft. How did you get it? And what was it about, like your internships you had at Microsoft? So what did you have to do as an international student? So tell us something about that.
Okay, so firstly...
And congratulations.
Oh, thank you. So for Microsoft, firstly, I applied early. So as an international student, they have these freshman sophomore programs that you should really look out for, especially in software. So not only Microsoft, but Facebook also does this, Google also does this. And all these big companies have like programs where you can get in early. And the benefit of this is usually you don't have to go, they interview you, especially knowing that you're a sophomore. So they interview you at a CS level of a sophomore. So you can just learn based off of the stuff you did in school, as opposed to like preparing really hard for like specific interviews in software. And also it's much easier at that point because they're more open to like different areas. I've been interning there for the past 2 summers, and now I got a full-time job opportunity out of that. And so the idea with the past 2 summers was I enjoy the AI and ML space, and I was interning in that specific area. But Microsoft is a huge company, and it has everything for everyone. And as an international student, my advice would be to look out for these like bigger companies that can like are willing to take in international students. as opposed to something like startups.
So are you excited about it?
I'm really excited about it. I'm hyped to work at Microsoft after the end of the semester.
Yeah, I mean, listening you going to Microsoft makes me so excited. So I can understand how excited you feel about going to Microsoft. But yeah, that's great. So one thing you'll take along with you when you move to Seattle, what would be from California?
From California?
Yeah.
I would say the weather, the sun usually. I mean, I know today is not such a great day, but like usually there's the sun over there, and Seattle only has 3 months of sun, like summer, where the sun is out. So if one thing I would take from California would just be the sunlight.
Okay, and what about from school? Like any memories, special memories from school, or all of them?
I would take all of them, honestly. Like I would love to just take all my memories from school.
So just give us an advice for all the incoming students. What should they look out for?
Yeah. So as an incoming student, I was most interested in picking colleges that are best fit for me, because colleges are also going to be looking for that. They're going to be looking for how does the student fit into our class, and so that is something you should look for as well. So one classic comparison would be a big school versus a small school. Do you want to go to school with like thousands of people, or do you want something that's more personalized? Or there's some special topics apart from like your main major that are taught at that school, etc. So these are some factors that you should consider while like picking your universities before applying.
The last thing I want to ask you, I ask almost everybody, do you miss home?
I really miss home. I miss home a lot. It's really sad. Yeah.
Yeah, but luckily you are going back home.
Luckily, yeah.
All right, thank you so much for doing this small interview with me.
Yeah.
And
Thank you so
thank
much.
you so much.
Yeah.
And so if you like this video, don't forget to
Like, share, and subscribe.
thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.
What should I give? I'm sorry. So that is a cut.